Money FM 89.3. Best of breakfast. Companies to watch.
That's right, companies to watch, and to take you through it, we've got Dan Koh. Good morning, Dan.
That's right. Good morning. I'm Dan Koh, taking you through Companies to Watch, a segment where we spotlight and stock you up with ideas of listed companies that may very well call for your attention. So, from market trends to risks that might be overlooked, stick around as we explore the markets for hidden gems or warning signs to steer clear of. And of course, I want you to be part of this conversation as well. So, when we're done with the analysis, send us a text at 8855-0893 and tell us whether you think a stock or the company that we're going to be talking about today, it's going to be hot, and that's a good investment or not, a risky or red flag. Shall we begin, Ryan?
Let's go.
Okay, for today, we've got TikTok in focus. Now, it's social media platform that a lot of us are addicted to, myself included. What is the one social media platform that you're addicted to, Ryan?
Yeah, I think TikTok is at the top of the list. It just keeps you scrolling forever, endless scrolling, and then it's so addictive.
Yeah.
So I would say one of the apps I try not to use too much.
Yes, it is because of the algorithm that delivers a randomized stream of content, and apparently it creates a sense of unpredictability and excitement. That's what keeps, you doom scrolling is what they call it. But Ryan, what if I were to take that excitement away from you today?
I would be, I guess,
Anything to look forward to in the morning when you wake up?
feeling some form of withdrawal, I suppose.
And that's likely to be the case for millions of people in the US, because just last year, the US House of Representatives passed a bill that would require ByteDance to divest or force the removal of the highly popular TikTok from Americans' devices. And TikTok has since said that the divestment is not possible technologically, commercially, or legally, and requested an injunction to pause the ban during the legal process. But as of now, there's no updates on the case, and based on the timeline, the ban is set to happen this Sunday, 19th of January, if no deal is made.
Right, so the clock is ticking on millions of content creators.
Exactly. And so, with that, I've, scoured the internet to look for various companies that are likely to be directly impacted by TikTok's potential ban in the US this Sunday. And the first on my list has to be Oracle. Now, TikTok is basically the biggest customer of Oracle's cloud infrastructure business. Now, the total value of a deal has never been disclosed between the two of them, but Evercore ISI analysts estimated that last year, the TikTok could be worth between $480 million and $800 million in annual revenue for Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. That represents about 5% of the dividends or the division's sales. That's huge numbers we're talking about here. So Oracle also warned investors through a regulatory filing that a TikTok ban could adversely impact revenue if Oracle cannot redeploy that capacity in a timely manner.
Yeah, quite a big dent to the business if it does go through.
Major dent. But according to an analyst, though, Oracle's fair valuation would not be impacted as much as its data center business's high growth more than makes up for the possible TikTok loss. So it remains to be seen how this would be affected, but Oracle last traded at about $153.92. That's down about 8.3% year to date. Now, on the positive front, though, let's talk about some of the companies that may benefit from a TikTok ban. Off the top of your head, Ryan, do you see yourself shifting to another platform?
I guess I would have to go somewhere else for my fix, and I suppose the usual suspects. Facebook, for example, Instagram.
Yep, those are the companies that are likely to benefit from TikTok's ban. We're talking about Instagram Reels parent Meta, YouTube Shorts parent Alphabet, as well as Spotify, with the roughly 10% of American advertising revenue currently being captured by TikTok. It seems like these companies are likely to be able to capitalize on this potential ban on TikTok. We've got analysts at big banks like Morgan Stanley saying that a TikTok ban would bring a significant time spent and monetization opportunity for competitors such as Meta and YouTube. That's on the argument that about 53 billion TikTok users direct their time elsewhere. And now, if you do a comparison, how do you compare the different platforms? Would you say Facebook's Reels apply to you? Or would you think that it's relevant to your interests?
It's a tough one because I've always seen them as targeting different groups, right?
Yeah.
The young going for TikTok and the not so young going for Facebook. And then I suppose it's going to be interesting to see how, if it does happen, that shift in user base will play out.
I suppose if they don't really have any other choice, given that there are tons of content creators and business owners on TikTok as well, I guess in a sense, Facebook's Reels and YouTube Shorts might be a possible alternative, because advertising dollars can be up for grabs for these companies as well, with TikTok having collected about $10.4 billion in US ad revenue, roughly 12% of social media ad spending in the US and 3% of the US digital advertising market. So that's pretty much what we have for today. We've got, Oracle probably losing some steam here, but Meta, Alphabet and Spotify probably gaining some ground. So the verdict, I guess it remains mixed as of now, because we might possibly see an intervention before the ban actually happens, because it's set to affect millions of people.
Yeah, who knows? Donald Trump was at one point against TikTok, and then now he's on TikTok, and he might, figure out a last-minute deal.
That's right. Now, all right, Ryan. So that pretty much wraps up our talk set for today with companies to watch. But before I let you go, here's a fun fact about TikTok, Ryan. Now, there are about 34 million videos posted each day on TikTok. You know what that means?
Break it down.
Every second, there are 272 videos posted each second, 16,000 videos posted every minute, 981,000 videos posted every hour, and 34 million videos posted each day.
Maybe
Can you
not
wrap your
so
head
much
around that?
Once that ban comes into place.
So here's the thing, right? If you're onto doom scrolling, just forget about trying to finish the videos on TikTok.
Before acting on the information on Money FM, please consider if it's suitable for your own investment objectives, financial situation, and risk tolerance. To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.